What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's Shania, aka the Bratchet Barbie, and I'm back with another video.
Woke up, gone, and I'm better red. Whole lot of red. One shot to the head, nigga, you dead.
So today, guys, as you can see by the title, I'm going to be doing a natural hair video. I haven't done a natural hair video in some time. I'm always like doing wigs and all that stuff. I think I've done like 2 or 3 natural hair videos, but I'm not gonna be doing my natural hair because I got a wig on right now, as you can see. But I am going to be helping some of you guys out and giving like tips to help your natural hair grow and everything like that. I did a length check and my hair, it grew so much. Like, if y'all didn't know, I've been natural for like 3 years, I think. Yeah, like going on 4. It's been 3 years going on 4, I think, or 3 total years, something like that. But my hair is, well, if y'all watch the video or saw the picture in my thumbnail, y'all will know that my hair is like about right here. If y'all can like look in that mirror right there, about right here. And I think that's like the longest my hair has ever grown from when I was relaxed and natural. I'm doing this video today to give y'all the rundown of what I've been doing for the last couple years and what I do to like keep my hair growing, all that stuff. I do have a list. I did have a list on my phone, but I'm using my phone to record, so obviously. And I wrote my list down. But without rambling on, before I get into the video, I've been talking for a long time. I should have said this before. But before I get into telling y'all like what I did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Follow on my social medias. That's everything I have to say for this little introduction. So we're gonna get into the video. First natural hair tip is to not wash your hair too much. You can't wash your hair every day like white people do, because white people hair is more on the oily side, and especially my hair is like very dry. So if I wash it more than once a week, or even wash my hair more than once every 2 weeks, or depends on like what I've been doing with my hair, I can't do that because my hair is already dry. And when you wash your hair, especially if you're not like buying very expensive like shampoo and conditioners that puts oil back into your hair, you're stripping your hair of its natural oils, and that's not good, and it can cause like breakage and everything else. So that's the first tip. Don't wash your hair too much. My second tip is to deep condition your hair with heat. I don't really deep condition my hair that much. I barely condition it sometimes. Like, I get very lazy. I used to keep up with my hair regimen like that and buy new products all the time and let it sit in and then wash it out, do all that stuff. But I don't really do that anymore because I keep a wig on and I keep my hair braided, and then it gets washed like once a month, and then I braid it and then I put a wig back on. But I should be deep conditioning, but I don't. But you guys should deep condition your hair, depending on like, especially if you have a protective style in, to put moisture back in your hair since it's been like just sitting there for a long time. My third step, like I was saying with the protective styles, is to keep your hair in a protective style, such as like braids or something like that. Because if you're like doing your hair every day and combing it and what's the word that I'm looking for? Manipulating it. But yeah, if you're manipulating your hair all the time, like, I know that's causing a lot of breakage and combing through your hair constantly. You shouldn't really do that. So keep a protective style. It also helps your hair like grow longer and everything like that. Fourth tip is to not wear your hair out during the winter. I'm not gonna say like you can't completely wear your hair out in the winter, but don't keep it out like too much, because in the winter it's cold and your hair could get like very, very dry and could break off. So keep it in a protective style during the winter. My fifth natural hair tip is to not put oil on dry hair. I used to do this a lot until like a year or some months ago, because I did not know that if you put oils on your hair while it's dry, it's just trapping in dryness. And I used to do that a lot and I did not know. So that's why every time I do my hair in a video or something, I wet it and then I put whatever oil or conditioner I want to put in it, I put it in there. So my hair will be conditioned, and I don't know the word I'm looking for, but it'll have conditioner in there so it won't be dry. And then I put oil on top of that to seal it in, because oil is a sealant. I'm pretty sure I learned that from Twitter, and now I'm telling it to you guys. My fifth tip, like I was saying in the fourth one, I always detangle my hair with conditioner and while it's wet. You are never supposed to detangle your hair while it's dry. That is the worst thing you could ever do to your hair, ever. Because first of all, it's gonna hurt, like very bad. It's gonna hurt. And also, when you wet your hair, it gets in a state where it can be manipulated better and it stretches out. Actually, I can show y'all an example right now with this wig. Since it's human hair, please don't play with me. And my voice sounds dry, because it is. I keep a water bottle on my little stand because I need one. You should buy yourself a water bottle too if you have natural hair. But like, the hair is dry now, all that stuff. And when you wet it, it slips through so much better. Like, that really wasn't an example. I thought it was gonna be better than that. But yeah, like, since this is like, well, it is real hair, you can like kind of see when I put my fingers through it, it breaks a little, but when I wet it and do it, it doesn't break. So that's the same thing with your real hair. Actually, I don't even know what number this is. I just wrote bullet points and the stuff. I think this is like number 6 or 5 or something like that. This is tip number 7. I'm going through this fast. But my 7th natural hair tip is to not use too much heat on your hair. And I did this a lot too. Every time I would wash my hair, I would blow dry it, no matter what. Because I hated the way my hair was when I didn't blow dry. Like, because my hair is 4C, and with my 4C hair, like, it shrinks down to my head. Like, it would be patted down and it would look so small. Like, I would look bald. And I hated the way that was. Like, it would be so hard to do and all that stuff. So I would blow dry my hair every single time I washed it, which is like not a good thing, especially because I didn't use a heat protector. And one time I was blow drying my hair and it turned brown and it broke off. So, but I was able to recover from that. I just cut it, and I didn't put heat on for a long time. I put all types of oils and all this stuff in my hair to help it get back healthy, and it worked a little. You know, my hair is still growing, but yeah, it turned brown and it just freaking broke off. But heat damage, it can stop it from growing altogether. And you will know that you have heat damage because if you wash your hair and it doesn't revert back to its natural curl pattern, then you have heat damage, and you should just cut it off. I'm not gonna tell you to cut it off, but you should cut it off. My eighth is to take care of your scalp and exfoliate. This is like pretty much common sense. Your scalp is where your hair comes from, and if your scalp isn't healthy, then your follicles aren't, and then you won't grow any hair. And scalp exfoliation is basically when you focus on your scalp and you clean it, and you use scrubs to get dead skin cells out of there. And it also generates growth and blood circulation. Blood circulation plays a big part in making I almost choked to death. Blood circulation plays a big part in making your hair grow. So that's why you need to take care of your scalp. And when you do decide to get protective style, make sure you're not like whoever's doing it, braiding it or whatever, isn't pulling at your scalp too much, because that can cause tension and alopecia and stuff like that. And you don't want to be bald. Well, you might want to be bald, but I don't know. My 9th, I think, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. My 9th natural hair tip is to make sure that you always wrap your hair up with a silk scarf, a bonnet, or something. And make sure you have good pillowcases also, because some days you might forget to wrap your hair up or put a bonnet on, and then you sleep on the pillowcase, and if your pillowcase is like, it's not a good pillowcase, it could be drying your hair out and tugging at it while you're sleeping, pulling it out, all that type of stuff. But yeah, I always sleep with a bonnet on no matter what. If I have a wig on, I still have a bonnet on. If I have my hair cornrowed, I have a bonnet on. If my hair is styled, I still have a bonnet on. I actually had 3 different bonnets, but I can't find the third one. Is solid black. But this is the bonnet that I wear the most. It's this purple bonnet, and it is satin. And it was cheap. Okay, it's not expensive to get a satin bonnet. And this one also, the inside also satin. You don't want to get like cloth for the inside of your bonnet because that can dry it out too. So make sure you get satin. This is like a ginormous bonnet. Y'all will most definitely not find this anywhere because it is custom. Okay, it's custom made from my auntie. Please don't play with us over here. Okay, very much bougie with everything. One of a kind. But yeah, like I was saying, make sure you have a good bonnet, a good headscarf, and a good pillowcase. Because you don't want your hair to be getting ripped out in the middle of the night. And everyone knows that when you put a bonnet on, it's probably not going to stay. Well, mine does stay. I don't know about y'all's. But y'all's probably aren't going to stay. And you don't want a nasty pillowcase. My next natural hair tip is to buy a Denman brush. I've had this exact same Denman brush since before I went natural. Okay, when I was first buying my stuff to prepare and I was watching all these YouTube videos of these girls, this was the first item that I picked up. The name is gone and everything. Okay, it's good for everything. Good for straight hair, kinky hair, curly hair, and if your hair is like really tight, 4Z type of stuff, you can open the brush up and you can take a row out to make it easier to brush through your hair. But this brush makes detangling so much easier. I got this brush, it was like $5.99. I don't know if the price went up from back then because it's been 3 years. And I want you guys to have a ride or die brush like I do, to help you through the tough times, through the naps, through the breakage, through the heat damage, through the struggle. Okay, go get you guys one of these brushes. That's all I'm gonna say. My next tip is to detangle your hair from the bottom and work your way to the top. I'm pretty sure everyone knows this by now, but if you don't and you still try to start at the root and then brush your hair down, you're killing your hair. Like, really. Don't ever try to comb your hair from the top and work your way to the bottom. That is the worst thing you can ever do while you're detangling. Because if you start from the top, you're just brushing gnats and whatever else is up there to the bottom, and then it gets tangled, and then you're never gonna get it out. And then you have to rip your hair, all this stuff. But if you start from the bottom, okay, you're getting everything out, and then you're working your way up, and it's smooth, it's easier, it gets everything done faster. Okay, it's just better, and you don't get as much breakage and all that type of stuff. So in conclusion, never detangle your hair from top to bottom. Always do it bottom to top. I know some of y'all are gonna get mad at this, because I get mad when I watch videos and the first thing they say is all I do is drink water. I changed my diet on this stuff. But diet and all this stuff is a big part of everything on you, especially your hair. If you're not eating the right things, that can cause your hair to stop growing because your body won't be getting nutrients. I'm not gonna sit up here and say I eat clean, I eat the best. I don't. But I do try to balance out what I eat and eat healthy sometimes and not eat as much junk. But yeah, it does play a big part in your hair. My tip that adds on to that is take vitamins or pills or something like that. And I do take vitamins. You have to keep like your body in check, all that stuff. But here are the ones that I take. They're biotin, skin, hair, and nail support. I'm pretty sure these were cheap. I don't know how much, probably like $12, something like that. But I take these every single day at the same time. You have to be consistent with it and make sure your body is functioning right. And yeah, you just do it like you brush your teeth, wash your face. You just keep doing it consistently. And my next tip to add on to these the stuff I said before, is to drink a lot of water. I know some people don't like to drink water, but you have to drink water because your body is like 90%, 70%, something like that, like 95% water. And my very last, it's kind of a tip, I don't really know, but my very last thing I have to say to you guys is to figure out your hair type and to figure out what works for you. You have to sit down, look at a chart, and compare hair to other people's and really find out what your hair type is. It could be 1A. Well, if you're 1A, please exit off of this video because that's straight hair, and this isn't about straight hair. But your hair could be 3A, 3B, 3C, 4A, 4B, 4C, or it could be a mix between different ones. My hair is a mix between 4B and 4C, the kinky stuff. If you're 4C, you can't do the same things 3A type hair person can do. Just find videos with people that have hair like yours, and you could try out what they do and see if it works for you. Because everything I said or whatever they say, probably it might not work for you. That's okay, because everyone's hair is different. But you just have to keep trying, keep learning until you find what works for you. But if you guys enjoyed this video and you like the tips that I provided you guys with, okay? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on my post notification. Follow all my pages, also my business page, and go shop with me, okay? We'll catch you guys in another video.
Trip on a nigga if I had him. Bitch, that's my trash, you the maid, so you bagged him. I'm a savage, yeah. Class